Ricky Pearsall set to return to 49ers practice ahead of Chiefs showdown. The San Francisco 49ers are gearing up for their Week 7 matchup against the Kansas City Chiefs, and rookie wide receiver Ricky Pearsall will be returning to practice next week. Head coach Kyle Shanahan confirmed the news following the team's 36-24 victory over the Seattle Seahawks. After a brief 3-day break, the 49ers will reconvene on Monday to prepare for the Super Bowl 58 rematch. While Pearsall is cleared to practice, Shanahan noted that his ramp-up period may take some time. If he's ready, he's ready, and if not, then we got a few weeks, Shanahan said. In less favorable news, star running back Christian McCaffrey continues to deal with Achilles tendonitis in both legs and won't be opening his practice window just yet. His return is crucial, especially with injuries mounting in the backfield. Jordan Mason, the team's leading rusher with 609 yards, is currently day-to-day after suffering an AC joint sprain against Seattle. With Mason sidelined, Isaac Guerendo and Patrick Taylor filled in during the latter part of the game. Keyshawn Vaughn, on the practice squad, is the only other running back available. The 49ers also face a kicker dilemma, as Matthew Wright dislocated his shoulder while making a tackle. Wright had just taken over for Jake Moody, who is out for multiple weeks. Shanahan mentioned they are awaiting MRI results for Wright, but ESPN's Adam Schefter later reported that the MRI came back negative, meaning Wright is expected to kick against the Chiefs. Additionally, rookie safety Malik Mustafa is day-to-day with a low ankle sprain but believes he'll be ready with a few extra days of rest. Cowboys update: Micah Parsons. Eric Kendricks ruled out for Lions matchup. Darren Bland questionable. The Dallas Cowboys will be without star defensive end Micah Parsons for their upcoming game against the Detroit Lions. After missing last week due to a high ankle sprain, Parsons is aiming to return by Week 8 following the team's off week. This marks the second consecutive game the Cowboys will play without their starting defensive ends, as DeMarcus Lawrence is currently on injured reserve with a foot injury. Additionally, top backup Sam Williams was lost for the season during training camp, and another reserve, Marshawn Kneeland, was placed on IR earlier this week. In addition to Parsons, starting linebacker Eric Kendricks has also been ruled out due to calf and shoulder injuries. The Cowboys' injury report includes cornerback Darren Bland, foot, cornerback Kalen Carson, shoulder, and linebacker Nick Vigil, foot, all listed as questionable. Vigil is expected to step in for Kendricks if he is unable to play. Bland, who remains on injured reserve, is anticipated to be activated to the 53-man roster on Saturday, providing some hope for the Cowboys' defensive depth. NFL and NFLPA release statement on Josh Allen's concussion evaluation. On Friday afternoon, the NFL and NFL Players Association released a joint statement addressing the evaluation process that allowed Bills quarterback Josh Allen to return to the game during Week 5 against the Texans, despite a head injury that raised concerns. After hitting his head on the ground, Allen was out for approximately 2 minutes and 30 seconds of game time, with a total of about 6 minutes elapsed before he re-entered the field. Notably, he was offered smelling salts upon his return. The statement, provided to Tom Pelissero, defended the evaluation process. The NFL and NFLPA have reviewed the reports from the unaffiliated neurotrauma consultant and booth spotters. Those reports confirm that the steps required by the concussion protocol were followed in the evaluation and clearance of Bills quarterback Josh Allen. The protocol is collaboratively developed and administered by both the NFL and NFLPA, which includes the identification and training of the necessary consultants and spotters. Pelissero further noted that both the league and union reviewed video footage of the incident and aligned with the assessments made by the consultants and medical staff, confirming that there was no loss of consciousness. However, the central concern remains whether the evaluation process was thorough enough to warrant a locker room assessment or a decision against Allen's return. Critics question if the in-game protocol, often conducted quickly in high-pressure environments, prioritizes player safety or simply expedites a return to play. The late John Madden emphasized the need for caution with players suspected of concussions, a sentiment that appears overlooked in this case. The NFL's current approach suggests an urgency to return players, particularly those on losing teams, to the field, while the league, union, and players seem satisfied with this method. It raises concerns about potential future incidents where a player may be prematurely cleared, leading to serious health repercussions. 49ers, Lenoir surprised by Metcalf's limited impact in victory. In an impressive defensive display, the San Francisco 49ers secondary effectively shut down Seahawks star wide receiver DK Metcalf during their 36-24 win at Lumen Field, leaving cornerback Diamador Lenoir genuinely shocked by the results. Upon learning that Metcalf finished with just 3 catches on 11 targets for 48 yards, Lenoir's eyes widened in disbelief. "Oh wow, that's crazy. 3? Not 14. The big guy," he exclaimed, before acknowledging Metcalf's talent, calling him a great player for sure. The 49ers' success against Metcalf was a team effort, especially given the absence of key players like safety Talanoa Hufanga, injured reserve, and cornerback Charvarius Ward, knee bruise. Despite the challenges, Lenoir stepped up with 8 tackles and a pass breakup, demonstrating his capability to handle top receivers. Lenoir embraced the competition, referencing Metcalf's emotional play style but emphasizing his focus on performance. "I just know the hyena can't be with," Lenoir said. "There was a lot of conversation out there, but one of us showed up today." As he enters his 3rd season, Lenoir is gaining confidence and versatility, setting himself up for a significant payday in 2025 as he becomes a free agent. Until then, he remains a vital leader in the 49ers secondary, ready to challenge elite receivers like Metcalf. "He's going to talk," Lenoir noted, "but unlike me, the proof is in the pudding." Brock Purdy ties NFL passer rating record with stellar performance. In a standout display, 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy has made headlines by tying former Seahawks QB Russell Wilson for the NFL record with 12 games boasting a passer rating over 120 in his first 3 seasons. During San Francisco's crucial 36-24 victory over the Seattle Seahawks, Purdy delivered a remarkable performance, achieving a passer rating of 129.3. He threw for 3 touchdowns and maintained his impressive streak of 8 career games with 3 or more touchdowns and no interceptions, the highest in the league over the last 3 years. Purdy's strong start to the 2024 season has him ranked 2nd in the league for passing yards, stepping up significantly with star running back Christian McCaffrey sidelined due to Achilles tendonitis. While Jordan Mason has stepped in admirably at running back, the 49ers have certainly felt McCaffrey's absence. With the Kansas City Chiefs set to visit for a highly anticipated rematch of Super Bowl 58, Purdy will face one of his toughest tests yet. The Chiefs' aggressive pass rush will challenge him, but given his elite performance this season, fans can expect Purdy to continue breaking records as the year unfolds. Keep an eye on this rising star.